Get ready, fight fans. We're diving headfirst into the hottest MMA news, from fighter pay controversies to epic rematches and even Hollywood blockbusters. Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall are making waves, Ronda Rousey is back in the spotlight, and Georges St-Pierre is getting the movie treatment. You do not want to miss this. Smash that like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. First up, we're tackling the explosive fighter pay debate in the UFC. Is a breaking point near, or is the promotion holding firm? We've got former KO artist Matt Brown weighing in on whether stars like Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall are truly making progress, or if it's just a nudge in the right direction. Plus, hear about the lucrative new deal for Tom Aspinall. Then, we're heading to the silver screen. UFC legend Georges St-Pierre is having his incredible life story turned into a biographical movie. We'll explore what director Thomas Soto hopes to reveal about the man behind the icon, GSP, and his journey from Quebec to Octagon history. Will this biopic capture the essence of a true fighting legend? And finally, get ready for a massive flyweight showdown. Manel Kape is stepping up to face Kyoji Horiguchi in a highly anticipated rematch, headlining a UFC event on June 20th. Kape is choosing action over waiting for a title shot, and Horiguchi is looking for revenge. Who will emerge victorious and position themselves for a championship opportunity? Don't go anywhere. We've got all the details right after this.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Is the UFC fighter pay issue reaching a breaking point? While many voices in the MMA world are calling for better compensation for athletes, former UFC fighter Matt Brown believes the promotion isn't budging. Despite high-profile calls for change from stars like Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall, and even Jake Paul's most valuable promotions making a splash with Ronda Rousey's comeback announcement, Brown argues the UFC remains the undisputed powerhouse. He suggests that while big names might nudge the ball forward, the system isn't on the verge of a revolution. Brown highlighted that for the average fighter, the path to increased earnings remains a steep climb, though deals like Tom Aspinall's new talent agency contract with Eddie Hearn's Matchroom offer a glimmer of hope for significant commercial opportunities beyond fight purses. This comes as Aspinall himself has been vocal about his treatment by the UFC. Fans are divided on the issue, with many weighing in on social media about whether the current landscape reflects fair compensation for the risks these athletes take. The debate rages on. Are we witnessing a genuine shift, or is it business as usual for the UFC? But is this just the tip of the iceberg in terms of athlete recognition? Get ready, because the legendary Georges St-Pierre is about to have his entire life story told on the big screen. The man behind the myth, Georges St-Pierre's life story coming to the big screen. Get ready to witness the incredible journey of one of the greatest fighters of all time, as UFC icon Georges St-Pierre is set to become the subject of a brand new biographical movie. Director Thomas Soto is at the helm, aiming to peel back the layers of the GSP, the global icon persona, to reveal the deeply human story of Georges, the man. St-Pierre, a two-time welterweight champion with an astounding 9 successful title defenses and a former middleweight champion, has long been a fan favorite. His induction into the UFC Hall of Fame in 2020 cemented his legacy. This biopic promises to trace his path from his hometown in Quebec all the way to his legendary status in the Octagon, offering an intimate and honest portrayal. Filmmakers have expressed their desire to capture the essence of St-Pierre's personal journey, moving beyond the glitz and glamour of his fighting career. This approach has generated significant buzz among fans eager to connect with their hero on a more profound level. While St-Pierre's story is hitting Hollywood, the Octagon is heating up with another massive clash. Get ready for an explosive rematch as Manel Kape takes on Kyoji Horiguchi in a fight that could decide the next flyweight title contender. Rematch set for June 20. Manel Kape aims for revenge against Kyoji Horiguchi in UFC main event. Get ready for fireworks as Manel Kape has officially opted out of waiting for a title shot, choosing instead to face Kyoji Horiguchi in a highly anticipated rematch. This flyweight showdown is slated to headline a UFC event on June 20th, taking place at the Meta Apex in Las Vegas. Kape confirmed the booking, expressing his desire to stay active and continue his winning momentum rather than wait for the outcome of the upcoming title bout between Joshua Van and Tatsuro Terra. "I want to keep rolling. I want to keep making money," Kape stated, emphasizing his belief that a true champion should face all comers. This decision sets the stage for a thrilling encounter where Kape seeks to avenge his past loss to Horiguchi. The pair first met in 2017 under the RIZIN banner, where Horiguchi secured a submission victory. Now, nearly a decade later, Kape, who is riding a 3-fight knockout streak, gets his chance at redemption. Horiguchi has also been impressive since his return to the UFC, going 2-0 and climbing the flyweight ranks. The winner of this bout is widely expected to earn the next shot at the flyweight championship. This main event is official, but the UFC is building more excitement for June. Get ready for an even bigger fight announcement as we reveal another massive card set to shake up the flyweight division. UFC Vegas 119 officially set. Manel Kape vs. Kyoji Horiguchi, II to headline in June. History is set to be made as a rematch, nearly 9 years in the making, has been officially confirmed. Number 2 ranked flyweight contender Manel Kape will face off against the number 5 ranked Kyoji Horiguchi in the main event of UFC Vegas 119. The highly anticipated card is scheduled for Saturday, June 20, 2026, at the Meta Apex in Las Vegas, Nevada. This electrifying rematch brings together two of the flyweight division's most dangerous strikers. Kape, known as Starboy, suffered a submission loss to Horiguchi in the final round of RIZIN's Bantamweight World Grand Prix tournament back in late 2017. Since then, Kape has been on a dominant run within the UFC, winning 7 of his last 8 bouts, with an impressive 5 of those wins coming by knockout. Horiguchi, a former champion in another promotion, rejoined the UFC late last year and has quickly re-established himself with 2 consecutive victories. With both fighters hungry for a title shot, the stakes couldn't be higher. The winner of this main event bout is almost certainly positioned to receive the next opportunity to challenge for the 125-pound championship. While no other fights have been officially announced for UFC Vegas 119 yet, expect matchups to start rolling out in the coming days and weeks as the promotion builds out this stacked card. What an event this is shaping up to be. But before we sign off, let's quickly recap all the massive news that dropped today. What a show! We've got Matt Brown weighing in on UFC fighter pay, Georges St-Pierre's life story hitting the big screen, and a massive flyweight rematch between Manel Kape and Kyoji Horiguchi headlining UFC Vegas 119. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know your thoughts on fighter pay and the upcoming fights in the comments below. And follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.